first position is to be able to go out and do that work, share that knowledge with you, and help bridge that gap. The second role that we have is to help with misinformation. When a market comes alive, like this market did, CBD, I think other markets that came alive would be like kratom or vaping. These things, when FDA does not step in and provide regulations or govern the activity of this market, then people can just say what they want to say. Mm-hmm. And misinformation is abundant in this space.
Yeah, and I think there's been a lot of, interest in the wellness world in a natural way.
Yes,
like
absolutely.
There's mushrooms now, and there's all these things that are being, set free, I guess is what we want to say.
Well put.
So I can see where people are going, I just don't understand all this. This is a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. Again, there's no standard for sharing this knowledge. It is my perspective. It is your perspective. Now send that across, 10 and hundreds of thousands of people who want to share, whether that's because they're making the products or they're using the products. You're getting all these opinions. Mm-hmm. And there's also a lot that are unethical. I just want you to buy my products. We came across, we have been in this space for so long. We have seen so much. It's really easy for us to help our community by going, okay, let's talk about this product. Let's come at it from a research perspective, not always just our opinion, although we do like to share our experiences because we have a lot of it to share.
Yeah.
So we can come in from a very peer-reviewed scientific position and then add our experiences, what we've been doing for the last 3-4 years now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also just a general description of how it works. As we know, I'm the person that talks in the layman's terms, I guess, as we want to say it. I don't think we're going to do a lot of what we did before, right? We're going to talk like organically as opposed to reading peer-reviewed
and stumbling over very difficult words.
Yes.
Listen, I think Kim, I believe you are correct. I believe we're going to call on that when it's needed, though.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Now, but to your point, that brings us up to a next popular thing that we are going to do for you and for all of our listeners out there is we're going to start relating this to a better life. In other words, your body healing itself. Okay, it can run right alongside of pharmaceuticals, the ones that aren't the risky ones that we all know what they are. We're looking to really help maybe bring your body back to where it could heal itself. And so that's another benefit of how we're going to approach the coming season.
Yeah, I think it's a great way to just get the information out there. I have a newsletter that I put out to all of our customers. It's a weekly newsletter, and I pick a topic, usually a nice, normal topic, and talk to them about how CBD and this can work together.
What was your last one? And it was just last week, or was it this week?
This week. I just did a series on NAD because that's a new buzzword going around the world right now, NAD and NAD supplements. And what I found is that the ECS and CBD and NAD, they all just flow together in your body.
Absolutely. And
so to give that information to my customers, I felt was a great thing, to give them that information. Yeah. The week before that, it was... oh gosh, I can't remember. I think it was hormones. It was menopause. It's just those types of situations where you're like, oh gosh, I didn't even think of that. I didn't know that.
Could not have been in this type of business and not acquire a ton of knowledge, especially holistic knowledge.